Hey there everyone, so we've got half energy this week for trials, so I figured why not go back and take out the final three bosses currently available, which is Dabih, Sadalsuud, and Alpherg. I'm going to be using the same 5-man team to do this, and I'm not really going to be focusing too much on the missions because I've done them in previous videos. If you're going to copy this setup, you would obviously just take longer per fight and do the missions like summon espers, deal elemental damage, etc. And because I'm only bringing 5 units, you could bring, all 10 and get all these missions done. But the team I'm going to use is going to be Bosch. He's going to be evasion tanking and magical tanking. He's got, the gear to do that, a little bit of spirit, some evasion. And he's status immune. The whole team is status immune, which is going to help. We're using Fina because she can do Dispelga, and this team has physical DPS, and they need the imbues removed when the bosses imbue us, like Sadalsuud and Alpherg. So Fina can do that. Folka is like a better healer, but Folka does not have Dispelga. Zargabath is going to be our buffer because he can do stop immunity. We're going to need that for these few bosses. Other than that, he just does stat buffs, stop immunity, mitigation, etc. Frievia is going to be our magical chainer. She's geared for magic, and she can chain with Sephiroth, which is why she was chosen. And that's really, that's it. And she's also on Shiva to help with breaks when Bosch is busy. And then Sephiroth is going to be our other chainer. He's geared with non-elemental damage for Dabih mostly. And he's just got, some decent attack, some survivability, etc. And that's going to be our 5-man team. So let's get into it. So Dabih's the first boss. He came out 2 or 3 months ago, I forget. And he's for the Holy Greatsword. So the ambush on Dabih is they're going to buff themselves, but he doesn't actually attack in the ambush, so it's fine. So you'll see how these get going once that loads up eventually. Alright, here we go. Yeah, so he summons the ads, then he heals himself, etc. So we're going to use Fina to just dual cast a Dispelga, and we'll re-raise Bosch just for later. Now Bosch is going to physical cover. Zargabath will give us Arcadia's Light, which is a stat buff. Now it's not the good one, because I'm saving that one for later. Because we're just going to go ahead and Frostflower Blitz and Heaven's Wept. Now we're going to kill this top guy in just one shot. Now he's weak to non-elemental damage, which is what Sephiroth is using, so it's real easy to kill him. And because we're using physical evasion, this bottom guy can't hurt us at all, because Bosch is covering it. Alright, so we're going to chain on this guy again. Now because Frievia is the main DPS on this one, and she's using ice damage, it's not going to hurt him too much, but it's still fine. Go ahead and just refresh that with Bosch. Fina will just do some re-raises again. She'll re-raise the 2 DPS, just in case. And Zargabath will do Word of Law, which is a mitigation buff. Same thing, this guy can't hurt us. Yeah, we'll go ahead and chain on this dude again. Excellent. Now Bosch will dual cast a defense and spirit break. Actually, Bosch will just refresh his cover, because we're going to do a good break next turn on this guy. Fina will dual cast re-raises on Zargabath and herself. Zargabath will refresh Arcadia's Might. Actually, no. Zargabath is going to do Prismatic Barrier. Because we're going to push this boss next turn. Alright. Now Bosch will use his good cooldown break. Alright, we're going to chain with the DPS. This is going to push the boss very easily. There we go. Fina will just Manatopia. And Zargabath will... Let's see here. There it is. Rejuvenate on Frievia and Sephiroth. Alright, so here comes phase 2. He's going to summon these guys. They're going to hit us. Now, the two little ads are not broken, so their damage is going to hurt a little bit. But we're okay. Alright, so we are imbued with darkness now, so we gotta get rid of that with Fina. So let's go ahead and Fina will dual cast a heal and a Dispelga. So we gotta get rid of our imbue. We lost our buffs, of course, but we'll take care of that with Bosch. Recover. Now Zargabath will use his cooldown, Arcadius Might. And then we're going to chain on this top guy. And hopefully kill him in one shot. Maybe not. Not quite. We should be alright. Alright, so there's the instant death. It does it every now and then. Kind of annoying. But we're okay. I didn't notice if he imbued us. He did not. Okay. So let's go ahead and get Frievia back up and heal. Now, Sephiroth can probably take care of this guy on his own. Yep, there we go. Alright, so Zargabath will Word of Law for the mitigation. And Bosch will, let's see, break attack and magic on this guy down here. Okay. Let's see. We were re-imbued. We were not. Is this guy still broken? He is. Alright, so we'll go ahead and actually first Zarg will, let's see, quickening. Arcadius Crest, our 2 DPS. Oh, whoops. I used full life with Fina. Doesn't matter. Alright, so Fina wasted her turn, but we don't really need her to do anything anyway. So there's Dabih gone. And now Bosch will, oops, Bosch has got cover again, I think. Alright, let's go ahead and dispel this guy with Fina. Now Bosch will break him again. That's not it. You can't break the defense or spirit of these guys. Alright, we're going to swap to Vengeance Blade and Octa Slash and Flower Assault. Let me find it. And we're going to chain on this guy with everybody. See if we can take him out. Not quite. Alright, so the heretics are meditating. That's, I forget what that does, actually. I don't remember. I would anyway. Let's dispel it and re-raise herself. Bosch's good cooldown is not up yet, so let's go ahead and attack and magic break. Yeah, I think this is the instant death, maybe. I don't remember. Zarg, let's limit burst with you. And we'll go back to the good chains with these two. Oh, well, we got him anyway. Okay, so whatever. So there's Dabih. You know, for the missions, you could have stalled in the first phase, of course, and done them all, like summoned a bunch of Espers with a summoner or something. But we're just getting in here and taking them out with the same team, same 5-man team. So that went pretty well. Had a small mistake in the second phase, but no big deal. So now Sadalsuud is next. Alright, so the missions, again, you would just bring a team dedicated for the mission, but we're just going in here and killing the guy. Looks the same team, no changes whatsoever. So this one does not ambush, if I remember correctly. Alright, so Frievia is wearing an ice weapon, so we don't want to hit the boss with ice quite yet, because that will make the boss immune to ice immediately. So Frievia is going to just guard. We don't want to attack on turn 1. Fina is going to dual cast a re-raise on our DPS. Now Bosch is going to physical cover. I'm sorry, no, Bosch is going to break. While Zargabath gives us a nice buff, and Sephiroth will attack. As you can see, his damage is relatively low in the beginning of the fight, so you don't got to worry about it. Let's see here. Zargabath is going to Vengeance Blade, while Sephiroth is going to Octaslash. And again, we're guarding with Frievia because we don't want to hit him with Ice quite yet. Bosch will physical cover. Actually, Bosch is going to... Yeah, we're going to physical cover with Bosch. And Fina is going to give us a resistance buff. Alright, let's go ahead and chain these. There we go. So now we're going into phase 2. Now someone's going to get stopped. Doesn't really matter who. Alright, Fina got stopped. That's fine. Alright. Zargabath is now going to give us, where is it? Yeah, Arcadia's Light. Alright, now we're going to push the boss to the next phase. So Frievia is going to Frostflower Blitz, and Sephiroth is going to Heaven's Whip. Go ahead and push the boss. Excellent. And Bosch did not get enough of my burst. That's fine. We'll just dodge. Alright, here comes the all the AoEs, but we should be okay here. There we go. Yeah, this team's pretty bulky. We're not really worried about it. Alright, let's see here. Zargabath is going to... one of his abilities can dispel. I forget which one it's called. Here it is, Blade of Justice. We're going to Blade of Justice the boss's buff away. Now Bosch will go ahead and just break the boss again with Spirit and Defense. Now Fina is stopped. If anyone else had been stopped instead of Fina, we just use Fina to dispel and remove that stop. Because Fina herself got stopped, we don't really care. So now we're taking care of the boss. So there we go. Sadalsuud pretty easy. Now obviously Sadalsuud is significantly harder if you're trying to do the mission for all the wings. But I've got videos on how to do the wing mission on my channel. You can look that up. Well, that's Sadalsuud. Pretty quick and easy. Alright, next up is going to be Alpherg. So jump in against him. And again, with all the missions, you would add more people to your team. Oh, we're short on energy. Whoops. No big deal. Got a ton of potions. Might as well use them. Have some fun. Alright. So, Alpherg also does not ambush. So you can push him as hard as you want on the first turn. Which we're going to try to do. Alright, so Frievia, we're going to go ahead and Frostflower Blitz. Sephiroth will Heaven's Whip. Zargabath will give us Arcadia's Light. Go ahead and get that finished. Then we're going to chain, see what kind of damage we deal. Okay, 84%. I think that's actually a threshold. Whoops. Sorry about that. Alright, so let's go ahead and break the boss. And this is a threshold, so let's mana to actually let's Divine Veil for later. Oh yeah, we didn't cover. I forgot about that. I should have covered first turn. Whoops. Oh well. That's not a problem. So let me go ahead and get those people back alive. Alright, so now Bosch will cover. And we will, oh my god. Get rid of that. Alright, so now Zargabath will... It's Arcadia's Light. For the buff, because people died. Alright, so there's a second threshold. And now we're imbued, as you can see. We're imbued with Fire Element. And the boss went immune to damage for a turn, so there's no point in attacking. So we're going to go ahead and heal and Dispelga to get rid of that imbue on our team. Alright, so now our team's no longer imbued. Bosch will cover. Frievia will Engar just for the buff. Sephiroth will... He's going to imbue himself with darkness, actually. Actually, is the boss currently resistant to all elements? Okay, yeah, Sephiroth can imbue himself with darkness. Where's Reunion? Because the boss does resist non-elemental, and he's currently non-elemental equipped. And Zarg will Arcadia's Light because we dispelled ourselves. Alright, and as you can see, we're not using a Taunter, by the way. So his like single target attacks, the magic ones, kind of go anywhere, which is why our DPS took a lot of damage at that time. That's Word of Law for the mitigation. Alright, so now let's Saber Mastery. Let's Frostflower, and cap it with Riposte. While we use Heaven's Wept with Sephiroth. Alright, let's see what kind of damage we deal. See if we can push the threshold. Oh, almost the last threshold, but not quite, not quite. Alright, so let's break Attack and Magic with Bosch. And Fina will heal us, and let's re-raise Sephiroth. He took a lot of damage. Alright, there's the counterattacks, but Bosch is covering them for us. Alright, so the boss imbued us, and he went into his shell again. Annoying. So we can't hurt him, and we gotta get rid of that imbue again. So we will heal and Dispelga to get rid of that imbue. There we go, we're no longer imbued. Well, our buffs are gone again, so we gotta put physical cover back up. Frievia. We'll do that, and we'll use Reunion as well to put darkness back on the team. And we will Arcadia's Light with Zargabath. Oh, it's turn 5. The boss went back into a shell a second time. That sucks. Alright. Stupid Bubble Squash. It's annoying. Alright, let's go ahead and One-Winged Angel with Sephiroth for the good Darkness and Peril, because we did imbue him with darkness. We still can't hurt the boss because he's still in his shell. So we'll just... Actually, we use Ice Block. There we go. Make sure she doesn't die this turn. Let's refresh physical cover with Bosch. Fina will dual cast a heal and a re-raise, I guess, on herself. And Zarg will do Word of Law for the mitigation. Alright. Now there's no more going in the shells. Alright, here we go. Now it's time to push the boss. So we're going to Frostflower Blitz. Sephiroth will... Actually, is there cooldown up? It is. Frost Riposte. Wait. No, Enguardies are good cooldown. My bad. Alright, so let's Frostflower Blitz. And Sephiroth will have its whip. And the boss is almost to the next phase. We'll go ahead and push that real easy. Alright, Bosch will refresh attacking. Actually... Yeah, Bosch is good break. Let's do the good break with Bosch. Fina will do Judgment Cross, which is a AoE re-raise. We're not going to need it, but it's good to be safe. And let's use Prismatic Barrier with Zargabath. Alright, here comes phase 2. It's going to be a physical AoE, a magical AoE, and an AoE Petrify. But we're okay with that. Alright, now we're going to use... Is Zarg's Limit ready? Oh, not quite. Let's see if we can push the boss to the next phase. Excellent. Did that give Zarg his limit? It did. Let's go ahead and use Zarg's Limit, which is a 2-turn, really good mitigation. And we will just heal with Fina. Bosch will refresh his physical cover. Okay. Yeah, this threshold is not going to hurt us hardly at all. Alright, next threshold is going to be real easy to push, with only 10% to go. Alright, Fina is going to use Eternal Light, which is an AoE re-raise and full heal. Bosch is going to use Magical Cover to try to protect us from this threshold. And Zargabath is going to... Actually, his Limit Burst is still active, so there's nothing he really needs to do here. So he'll discard. Alright. So here comes the threshold. 3 big AoEs. 1, 2, 3. Actually, Bosch didn't even need re-raise because he survived it. Alright, and let's finish the boss off. Oh, not quite, not quite. Well, that's fine. So we'll go back to physical cover. We've still got re-raise, so let's just heal with Fina. And I guess we will Arcadius Might. Is that what happened? Yeah, our buffs were off. I should have Arcadian Might before attacking. That's no big deal. Alright, there's Bite Down. It's going to kill someone. Or maybe not. Oh, I forgot Stop Immunity too. Well. Haha. Not a problem. That was real sloppy. Yeah, I should have used Abyssal Might, and I could have taken it out in 1 round. But, whatever. It worked. We got him. Messy, but it worked out. Whatever. Alright. There we go. All the bosses, or the last 3, with the same team. And again, you could have stalled in the early phases for missions and such. And just so you know, coming soon to a global server near you, right here where Rain is standing is going to be a portal if you've cleared all 12 bosses. And that brings us to the final boss, the Warden Welter, which is the last 10-man battle we're going to be facing. And that should probably be coming at the end of March, if I had to estimate. Maybe sooner, and then hopefully not later. Anyway, see you guys next time.